Hello there guys and welcome back to another video. I'm Andy the Player because I'm a player baby, and in today's video I am going to be showing you how to browse the internet in virtual reality. I'm using Oculus Quest. It's really cool to use. It's a bit of a different experience to just browsing on your phone. Obviously you're using it in virtual reality, but the main difference is it feels like you've got like different screens in front of you. So you've got the main web page, and then you can have other little boxes at the side that will let you do different things with the internet. It's really cool for watching videos as well, and you know, obviously for 360 or kind of 180 degree aspects. In terms of portable virtual reality headsets, you can obviously do it on the Oculus Quest. You can even do it on the Oculus Go as well. Exactly the same principle. So this is just going to be a little quick video on what the internet looks like when you're browsing on virtual reality, but also where to find it as well, and all the different menus and navigation options and tools. So yeah, let's just open it up and show you what the browser looks like. Okay, so we are jacked in. This is my home page. So to navigate to the browser is on your little panel down here. Under navigate and home, you want to go to browser. So just select onto that. Very easy and simple to find. And this is literally it. This is the main home page where you can select different things popular on Facebook and the web that you can select through. Or if you want to, you can just use the toolbar as you would on the normal internet, interweb, and just type in anything you want. So let's just go up here and I don't know, let's go on the BBC website, for example. bbc.co.uk, open that up. And here we are. We've got a full browser experience, and using the thumbstick, I can just literally scroll down, and if I could, it would allow me to swipe left or right just by moving left or right on the thumbstick. If you want to get rid of this panel bar at the bottom, you can just tap the Oculus button once to get rid of that, so it's just a little bit more seamless. So you'll notice obviously we've got the main browser in front of us, but we've got these two other little options in to the sides of us. So here, these are going to be a list of all your different tabs. So if I was to open up different more tabs by clicking on the little plus icon there, you'll see more and more open up, so you can have different internet browsers. Exactly the same if you have different tabs open on your own computer or mobile phone. You can either go to private mode, so you know, no dodgy internet browsing history is going to show up. So if you don't want anyone to know what websites you've been on, you can just go into that, and everything's going to be completely private if you share your device with anyone else, so that could be useful to use. And also if you've got lots of tabs open up, you can just go to close all. So that is everything on the left hand side of the panel. On the right hand side, you have got bookmarks. So if you go to a certain kind of website quite regularly, you can bookmark it, so you can just save it there and just go straight to it the next time that you come back. Downloads, you can download things from the internet here, and they will show up here, like any pictures sort of thing. Yeah, they will come up right there. And we've also got settings. There's not like a massive amount of settings compared to on your computer, but there's just some. So there is like website permissions, if there's, you know, to block pop-ups, for example. And you can also set your search provider. I think everyone's main favorite is going to be Google, but you can change it there. Oh, my battery has decided to go and my controller's gone. Right, that's it. That's being weird, isn't it? Whee! Okay, let's just use my left-hand controller for the time being. And you can also go up here to clear browsing data as well, as we spoke about before, where if you don't want people to see what websites you're going on, go into private mode. If not, clear browsing data is right there. So that is pretty much everything on that panel and that panel, and then we've obviously got the main web page in front of us. But as you'll see, there are some toolbars right up the top that you can also click on. So obviously this is your back button to go to the previous screen, exactly the same as you would on your mobile phone or computer, and you've got forward as well. We've also got a reload icon to refresh the page. We have got the bookmarks. So if I wanted to save the BBC website as my bookmarks, I can just click on this, click save, and you'll see as it comes up as saved there. So if I was just to type in another website, I don't know, let's just go to game.co.uk. Bit weird doing this left-handed. There we go, so a very popular gaming website in England. So if I wanted to go back to BBC, obviously without typing it in, I can just select BBC and it will just load it straight away. I think everyone knows what a bookmark is, but there you go. For demonstration purposes, you can see it there. We've also got this little nifty icon. We've got resize browser. So if that is probably too big or even too small for you, you can just literally just tap on that, and we've got a selection of 3 different layouts, if you want to call it that. So we've got narrow. This is pretty much the same as your mobile phone maybe, so a bit more of a narrower field of view, and all the icons and the writing a little bit more smaller and cramped in. That could be a bit more of a easy on the eye and a bit more what you're used to. You can do that, or we can go one step up and go to medium, just a tiny bit more bigger. Or we can just go to wide, which is I had it, so it just feels a bit more of a like you're looking at your computer screen really. And you'll notice how that the screen is kind of slightly curved as well, just giving it a bit more aesthetically pleasing instead of just flat. You can actually alter that as well. And we've also got a kind of a magnifying kind of option where at the moment it's at 100%, but if you want to make the text larger, you can do. I don't know how much it actually goes up to. 500%. There we go. If you want to browse the internet at that zoomed in, then you can. Wow, look at that. There's a lot of coronavirus at the moment going on. So yeah, there we go. Everything's being cancelled. Isn't that something to hooray about? So you can do that up to 500%. What's the smallest that would go down to? I'm not actually quite sure. So this will be quite fun. 25%. There we go. Everything's really small. Brilliant. And then the last option, we have desktop mode. So you know, sometimes, particularly when you're on your mobile phone and the internet page that you're on doesn't display all the information properly as it would on the computer, so you have to request desktop site. You can do the exact same here, so you can put desk mode on, and it just will alter the web page a little bit more differently depending on what the website is. I think BBC just looks pretty much exactly the same here, so there's no need to do that really. But that's it. That is pretty much the browser in a nutshell. You know, everyone's used to how to use a internet browser on, again, mobile phone, tablet, computer. Does exactly the same as any other browser really. Now if you want to see what it looks like when you're watching videos, it works really well for that as well. So let's go to YouTube. Feels really weird using this on my left hand. I'm just going to put this on my right hand. Use the left controller on my right hand. I know it's weird, but there we go. Okay, so let's just be really awkward and watch one of our own videos so you can just see what it looks like. Just play my latest one. So this is what it would look like standard. For me, the sound is playing, but when I take off the recorded footage from my Quest onto my computer and then pull it up on YouTube right now, the sound won't record. I think it's to do with like copyright issues and that. So yeah, the sound is playing for me right now. I can hear it. Turn up the volume down here or on my headset, but yeah, you won't be hearing it right now. So that's what it looks like watching videos. You know, it's quite a nice experience. Again, it feels like you're watching the TV, or you know, at cinema, like the screen's quite far away from you. You can just relax and just browse through all your video content. It's quite nice. It's quite aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything to do with the browser. You can open up web pages. You can open up you know, watch your favorite YouTuber and watch videos. You can read blogs and, you know, read it down, scroll down. You know, as I say, it's just exactly the same as your mobile phone, for example. Right, so that is pretty much that's the browser on any Oculus device really. It's going to be exactly the same across all platforms. Yeah, does exactly the same as any other computer or mobile phone. It's really easy, really simple to use. It's just a different experience really. You've got the experience of being on your mobile phone, on your computer, but it's just a bit different being in VR, just having everything nicely in front of you and you can just relax. And it's great for watching videos though, and there's no really stuttering. Obviously it depends on your Wi-Fi connection, but there's no latency or no lagging issues, particularly when watching video. It's just great. But that is the browser. That is how you find it, and that's what it looks like. So is this something that you would use? Do you already use it? Do you find yourself browsing a lot of your internet websites in VR rather than on the phone or computer? I mean, for me, if I want to look at something, you know, I just go on my phone phone. My phone's always right next to me, so I'm going to just open that up. I don't feel like I need to turn on my headset, go into VR, and then open up a browser. It's very long-winded. Like I don't feel like I would need to. If I'm actually on it already, if I was watching Netflix, for example, or playing a game and go, oh, I just want to check out something, then yeah, I maybe might use it. But other than that, I don't think I really would. But it's a cool feature that is there to use if you want it. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully this has helped you. I guess I'll see you in the next video. I've been Andy the Player. Keep playing as always, and I'll see you later. Alright, bye!